Kia ora whānau, Gaviscon Gaming here. As of patch 7.0, pre-patch for Legion, the glyph system has been changed dramatically, and I'll be covering this as a series of videos for each class. In these videos, I'll show you how to get them and what they look like. Okay guys, bad news. The Warrior, Warlock, and the Demon Hunter, for some unknown reason, ask Blizzard, I don't know, do not have toys, nor do they have tomes. They only have boring old glyphs. So, with that in mind, I'll only be going through just the glyphs, how to get them, where they drop from, etc, etc. Alright guys, here is the small preview of the current Warlock glyphs available. Okay, so to be able to make these glyphs, you're going to need inscription straight away. And for now, you don't need to worry about the Legion inscription, nor the Draenor inscription. You just need to worry about the Ancient inscription. Within the Ancient inscriptions, we have all of the class glyphs. And for now, we'll just be looking at the Warlock glyphs, as well as the researchers. After we take a look on how to get all of the glyphs for Warlock, we'll look at the WoWhead video to see all of the glyph visuals. First up we have Glyph of Fel Imp. You can buy this from a vendor, which is Zhang Quilpor. Zhang Quilpor is in Dalaran, shown by the red X mark on the map. You can buy the glyph for only 35 gold, and he sells a number of other class glyphs, just as a heads up. The Glyph of Fel Imp requires reagents from Legion, and thus you will need to have Legion pigments to be able to create this glyph. Next up is the Glyph of the Inquisitors Eye. This, once again, is sold by the vendor Zhang Quilpor within the Dalaran zone for 35 gold once again. And as such, the glyph also requires Legion pigments. And so, you will not be able to create this until you get through and start farming up those Legion flowers. Next up is Glyph of the Observer. This here is dropped from Brogok from the Blood Furnace dungeon. It is an old Outlands dungeon within the Hellfire Citadel area, and as he is only around level 60 area, he is easily soloable from level 70 onwards. The glyph once again requires Legion pigments, so you may be able to get the glyph quite fast, however you may not be able to create it straight away due to needing Legion pigments. Currently on patch 7.0.3, the drop chance on Brogok for the Glyph of the Observer is unknown. However, reading the comments, on average, you should be able to get the Glyph of the Observer within 7 to 8 runs. Next up is Glyph of the Shivarra. Glyph of the Shivarra, once again, requires Legion pigments, and the drop states World creatures. However, when looking on WoWhead, there are only 3 creatures that have a chance to drop the Glyph of the Shivarra. These creatures are the Fel Seeker, the Nightmare Imp, and the Fellblade Defender, all with a very low drop chance. Good luck farming! Next up is the Glyph of the Voidlord. This one here requires Legion pigments once again. You can buy it from the vendor Matthew Rabus within the Dalaran sewers. The cost here states 35 gold. However, upon further examination / research, the technique Glyph of the Voidlord is sold by Matthew Rabus for 100 Sightless Eye. Sightless Eye is one of the new PvP related currencies that you can use to buy some items with. Sightless Eye can be earned by killing mini bosses within the Dalaran underbelly, opening up chests which spawn randomly at times, fishing pools around the black market auction house called Swirling Walls, and doing a quest called Experimental Potion Test Subjects Needed from Fizzy Liver Zapper, which is only a one-time quest. Next up is the Glyph of Crimson Banish. It requires 150 inscription, and the discovery is from Research Jadefire Inc., which is a legacy or old research, and as such could more than likely be found as of now, patch 7.0.3. Next up is the Glyph of Felguard. This one here requires inscription level 290, and you discover it from Research Ethereal Inc., which is another legacy research. And last but not least is the Glyph of Soulwell. Requires 150 inscription due to having only Jadefire Inc. research, and should be able to be found fairly fast. Thanks for watching so far, and if you're a little bit confused about the Sightless Eye PvP related currency, I might end up making a video about it later on in order to clear some things up. But for now, please enjoy the WoWhead video for the visuals of the Warlock glyphs.
You rang, I deliver.
Where do you want me to go?
Don't touch what you can't afford. I am not some trifling toy for you to call upon as you please.
I will lead us into battle. Do not waste my time, lesser creature. Point me at your enemy.
I'm Gaviscon, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.